Hello Scorpio, welcome back. This is your monthly reading for November 2025. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, depending what you resonate best with. Let's have a look at your November messages. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. And remember, Scorpio, these are general readings. If you'd like insights into your own personal situation, you can contact me via the links below for private readings. Scorpio, also, if you're interested in learning tarot, you can head over to Alkemystica, where we share esoteric knowledge and courses on learning tarot. You can find those links below and sign up for the newsletter so you'll have information when that course is released. Scorpio. So we are going to have a look and see what messages come through for you. Then we'll have a look at money and finances, love and relationships, health, any obstacles, blocks, or challenges, and overall message for November 2025. Scorpio. Scorpio. Show me the messages for Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio. November 2025. Okay, let's have a look at these messages, Scorpio. Scorpio, I feel there could be something you're completing in November, something you're completing, something that's coming full circle here. Some kind of creative endeavor. This could be something creative. This could be, Scorpio, I'm picking up a very strong energy of taking care of yourself, doing something for yourself. And I'm also picking up, for a small group of you, I'm picking up fertility, female health. I'm also picking up, for some of you, for a very small group of you, something possibly with cycles or hormones, female hormones. Some kind of completion of something that could have to do with cycles or female cycles or hormones. And I feel for some of you, this could be something health related. Something that you may be fighting against or trying to recover from, something that may be challenging that you've been trying to fight against, Scorpio. And I feel there's some kind of recovery. I feel it's going to happen. Something that you may have been fighting with health-wise, again, for a small group of you. And I feel there could be some improvement here in November. But this could be an uphill battle. I feel that there could be some improvement here, but it's not going to be without some kind of uphill battle. But some kind of cycle is finished. Some kind of cycle is completed. Scorpio, for some of you, if this has to do with a job, I'm feeling something with some creative project, something that you may be working as a team at your job in. I'm picking up something with team, something with groups, something that you may be completing at work, but not without some kind of struggle or not without some kind of fight. Because I feel there's some kind of guidelines or some kind of boundaries that need to be set with whatever this project is. So if it's specifically work related, this could have to do with some project or something at work or something with your coworkers in which something is coming to some kind of end. And I feel this is successful, but I feel there's still going to be some kind of boundary that needs to be set here. But something that is going to continue to grow. This could be some kind of guidelines, for example, some kind of guidelines in a project. I also feel there is something with growth here. Scorpio, There's something with growth, but there are some challenges. If there's something specific with a relationship, there could be some challenges here in communication, challenges in which you need to set some kind of boundaries with somebody, boundaries that have to do with maintaining your own independence, maintaining who you are, Scorpio. And so if it has to deal with relationships, I feel this could be something in which there's some challenges in communication. Again, growth is possible here. I'm seeing growth in the relationship. But again, you may need to put your foot down in some kind of situation, or you may need to set some kind of boundaries with somebody. You need to maintain who you are in this relationship for it to be healthy, for it to flourish, and for it to grow. But I feel there is that possibility here, especially by setting standards or setting some kind of boundaries in the relationship. Let's have a look at your money and finances. Okay. Scorpio, let's talk about money and finances. Could be a little bit rough in November. I'm seeing a situation that feels too much. It feels overwhelming. It feels pretty bad for finances in November. But Scorpio, I'm also picking up here that there is some opportunity here. There's an opportunity for growth in money. If there's something that went awry, if there's something that didn't work out, if your finances seem to be in shambles in November, I feel there's some kind of possibility for some kind of growth. I feel this could be an end of some chapter of something financially and an opportunity to open some kind of new chapter. For example, if you've lost money or if something went awry or you have more debts than you can handle, this could be an opportunity for a fresh start. Especially if there's something that may need to be negotiated, how to take care of excess bills, for example. And I feel, as far as finances go, Scorpio, it can't get any worse than it is. So there's something positive in knowing that it's not going to get any worse. It can only get better from this point on financially. Again, look for some kind of opportunity here. Some kind of opportunity for some kind of financial growth. Look for something creative. This could be a creative endeavor, for example, Scorpio. Something creative that you may need to start. And something that you may need to work on. You may need to work on mastering whatever this is, some kind of creative endeavor. But I feel that there is some kind of fertile soil for something to be able to grow at this point. Scorpio. Love and relationships. Okay, love and relationships, Scorpio. It's going to be a one day at a time situation in the month of November. Whatever this is that you're dealing with, whether this is romance, romantic love, or whether this is something platonic, friendships, families, it's going to be a one step at a time, one day at a time situation. Things need to be taken in moderation. Things need to be put into balance in relationships. So again, if you're dealing specifically with relationships, there could be something with communication, setting those boundaries, maintaining your independence in this relationship. And this is going to be a one day at a time kind of thing. And in relationships, again, be patient. Be patient with your partner if you're in a long-term relationship. Communication could be a little bit challenging, but be patient and maintain your independence. Scorpio, again, setting those boundaries. If there's a situation with your partner in which you need to say no, say no. Make sure you establish those boundaries. Establishing boundaries is going to be important in relationships in November. Whether those are, again, romantic relationships or whether these are relationships at work or with friendships or with family members, Scorpio. Health. Health, Scorpio. Coming back to health. Again, I feel there is some recovery. If you're dealing with something health-wise, there is, again, for some of you, I saw female health, women's health, something with cycles, something in which recovery was possible, but it's going to be a little bit of a battle. It's going to be a little bit of an uphill battle. And I'm seeing this now with our Nine of Wands. There's something in which you're recovering from, but it's going to take a little bit of work. It's going to take a little bit of energy. It's not something that you're 100% out of the woods yet. There's something in which whatever this health issue is, it could be creating some kind of lethargy in the body, some kind of tiredness. You may not feel motivated. So there could be some physical symptoms attached to whatever this is in which you want to keep going, you want to keep fighting, but it's challenging, Scorpio. So I feel in health, again, I do feel recovery is happening because I see some growth here. I see some movement towards healing, Scorpio. And I do want to say, nurturing, taking care of yourself is going to be very important. But I see a completion of whatever this is, whatever this health issue is. And I feel that it's going to be on the road to something better, but you're not 100% out of the woods yet. It's still going to be a little bit of a battle. So taking care of yourself is going to be of utmost importance in the month of November. Overall obstacle, block, or challenge. Okay. The challenge, it has to do with some kind of news, something new coming in. This could be a new message. This could be something new. This could be some kind of communication. Again, challenge. This is our challenge position. So coming back to the Five of Swords, again, there could be some challenges in communication here. There could also be something, Scorpio, for some of you, you may feel defeated. You may feel defeated in the month of November. And this could be, again, for some of you, it could have to do with health. For some of you, it could have to do with finances, having our Ten of Swords here in finances. But whatever this is, there could be some challenge around some kind of news or something new. Coming back here, this could be some kind of challenge with getting some kind of new start. There could be some residual energy, especially if you're dealing with issues that may be chronic or that may have been going on for a while. It could be challenging to accept some kind of new beginning or accept this energy of something new happening, Scorpio. Overall message. Be your own approval. Very true, Scorpio. Coming back here, set these boundaries in relationships. If you're dealing with relationships especially, be your own approval. Maintain your independence, Scorpio. Whatever this is that's happening in November, maintain your independence, set boundaries with other individuals, and above all else, take care of yourself first and foremost in November. So those are your messages for November 2025. Do let me know if you have questions or comments in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. Don't forget to like this video and check the links below for additional readings or personal readings, and have a good week.